Hi, I'm Steve Barlow. This is the Humanised Workforce Future You podcast video, where we're talking about perceptions of the future, issues that we need to be aware of, and their role in a rapidly changing work and life environment.
Hi, I'm Craig Saffin. The Humanised Workforce Future You podcast series is focused on the key factors evolving to create a more humanised workforce and how people from all walks of life are creating their future selves. Because of the personalised or the
no,
targeted?
because I think all of it. I think at the end of the day, what you've said is I've spent time seeing who you are. There's a saying: if you give people what they want, you will get what you want. And if you give them what they want, and it might have nothing to do with financial planning, and you've actually connected Steve Barlow to that person, you have become an integral part of their lives. And then some of them might even say, well, what do you do for a living? And you know what I'll say, Craig? I'll say, gosh, I'm glad you asked that question.
Yes, exactly, yeah. How long have you got?
And boy, can I talk the hind leg of a donkey.
It's not for me to comment on. So that's the internal piece. And one thing I just want to finish on the customer, or before we move on, is that you talked about the values, the importance of values with employees. How do those values that you agree on and that you've recruited for and cultivated, how do they get transported to and reflect to the customer?
Yeah, it's also a very good question. I think that your value, everything that you do and everything that you stand for and everything that you do in the workplace and even at home, because ideally your home values will align with your business values. So what are our values? Our values are treat. 5 words: treat, team first, we have your back,
right? Respect.
You might not like people, you might not get on with them, but you need to respect them. You need to respect your customer, you need to respect your time. And I've got a lot to learn in respect of that, but respect. Energy. If you don't have energy in our business, in the business, and you don't have passion for what you do, find another job.
Yeah.
For me, there's some people that just come to work, that's okay. But in our business, the people that I'd like to recruit they don't have to have a personality that's emotional and passionate. They need to have passion in what they do.
So that when they're dealing with the clients and
it emanates.
Right. Yeah.
They're good at what they do. If it's an accountant, an internal accountant, he's passionate about him. He knows his numbers and he's passionate about the company and he cares. The A is it's be adventurous. You know, it's okay to fail. Because the team has your back. Go to the edge. Right. Not everything is black and white. Things are in the gray. It's okay to go in the gray if it fits in within your values and your purpose and you're doing things legally in your mind.
Right. Okay.
Be adventurous. And the last T, which is the most important, is trust. And if you don't have trust between clients or between employees or between managers, you might as well close your business.
Yeah, okay. No, I 100% agree with that. And trust is it's easier to say and hard to get
It's actually a formula.
Yeah.
Trust is actually a formula.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that formula is, but it's reliability, it's capability, and it's empathy, and it's divided by self-importance. The more you talk about yourself, the less trust there is. And I'm not that good at that.
So just before we finish up, there's one other thing I want to ask you, and that is, we're all many of us have heard Victor Purton talk about optimism and things like that. And what I'd like to do is end on a bit of an optimistic note, and that is, what do you think is the one of the big opportunities that is around now that you didn't think that was around a couple of years ago before COVID came?
Just there's so many opportunities. I think we haven't even touched sides, and I think that's the wealth that's been created and ideas that have been created are sort of not even a dot on what's out there. I mean, look at the universe.
So technology's developed a lot, even in the last few years.
We haven't even touched side in technology. We're not even close. Yeah. I mean, just thinking about the new telescope that's out of space with the 20-foot mirror or whatever, that's actually identifying stars $20 billion a year, 20 billion years away.
Yeah.
I think what we're going to learn from that in respect of energy, like talking about dark energy and black holes and all that good stuff. At the moment we're talking about oil and CO2 and whatever. I think that's energy is a big thing. Would you agree?
Yeah, I do agree.
I think energy in the energy that's out there is like sort of, you talk about abundance. This is abundance to the power of 20 million.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And I think that we haven't even, I think us humans are legends in our own minds. And talking about an abundance mentality,
yes,
we haven't even, we don't even know. Okay. So one of the things that I'd probably leave you with is one of the tips to be successful in life is buy low, sell high, and be kind to your mum.
Yeah, so I think that the big picture, definitely the science and technology that's coming is very promising and hugely exciting. I think from a more short-term perspective, I think the technology stack and a lot of the other capabilities that are available to businesses at a very affordable price is. Do you think that that's a game changer as well?
Say that again.
So the technology stack and the opportunities that are available to businesses now, I think they allow you to do business differently, don't they?
Absolutely. And that will change completely as well. I mean, with the Internet of Things, we haven't even touched sides.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Thanks very much, Ivan. Steve?
Pleasure.
Okay, so I just want to sum it up, Ivan, for our listeners. I heard you talk about three main ideas. You started off talking about the fact that the world has changed and people are doing things by remote a lot more in a distributed workforce, which is probably not going to go away anytime soon. And that this gives the need for finding ways to collaborate with people, particularly around values and vision that need to be aligned and shared between people. And these are kind of things that will attract people to a company. And in an age of kind of a mobile workforce where people, perhaps more than ever before, are transient or moving in and out, as you said, having a clear vision and a clear value that they can connect with and they can identify with and that they can be aligned with is a really important way of getting people to hang around and to feel that they belong. And also you talked about the experience that people are looking for. They want to be given opportunities to learn and to grow as people and to grow professionally. And so companies that can provide this clear vision, the clear values and a clear pathway to good experience will be, employers of choice. You then talked about connection with customers and the importance of actually not just marketing to people, but trying to connect with people, become a part of their lives, shared stories, and that'll open up opportunities to engage with them. And then finally, you talked about optimism and looking to the future. And rather than see things as closing down, things are opening up, and there's many more opportunities to do things and to work with people in different ways and to achieve things. So these three things, collaborate, connect, and be optimistic, are all part of a strategy to move forward. Or at least they can be a part of it. They are important parts of it. So that's what I got out of it. Thank you.
you. It's
So
awesome.
thanks, Steve. Thanks very much, Ivan. That was great. All right, and always I can rely on you to be passionate and energetic. So thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Ivan.
Cheers. Bye now.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks for watching this video on Humanized Workforce Future You. Please leave a rating or review for the series on the medium where you source your videos.
The transcripts for today's video can be found on craigsafin.com. Please subscribe to the series to avoid missing out on future episodes.